Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith. Let's discuss. Welcome to today's session. In today's session, I want to talk about Wayno, but not talk about Wayno. What Wayno said on his platform today on his YouTube channel. He said, "Oh boy is not in the Rap Hall of Fame after filing a lawsuit against UMG because of a rap battle." And I thought that was very interesting because a lot of individuals who were fans of Oh Boy put him in the top 10, right? So going forward, how will Complex rank him as an artist? How will a Billboard rank him as an artist going forward? But I want you to listen to what Wayno said. Go check him out. Let's go.
In the lawsuit, it removes the conversation of the debate when we have with Drake, right? Like I remember at one point in time when Braun first went to the Miami Heat, right? Everybody was like, "Oh nah, bro!" Like and this of course this before he wins the championship, but they like, "Yo, we taking him out the conversation with Mike because Mike never went and played with Magic. Mike never played with Isaiah. Mike, you know what I'm saying?" So I think that this whole from the petition that the petition has been dropped or something, but now he's pursuing a federal lawsuit. It just it's a bad stain, man. It's a bad stain. It's a bad stain on a nigga jacket that you cannot wash off. I don't think any music ever changes this. I don't think we in the era of perception. I don't think the perception ever changes. People gonna still feel like he's soft. You know what I mean? I think that like it's gonna get to the point where people try to use this nigga name as an adjective, like to just say instead of saying soft, they say Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that people's going like turn into that type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it all comes from a price. The price that you pay for talking about people's families. Now, you know, we've gone through Euphoria 100,000 times. We've gone through the bars. We've gone through the predictions. We've gone through the double and triple entendres. We've gone through like 7-minute drill. We've gone through Port Antonio. We've gone through all of everything. If you think for 1 second, I'm talking to all of the hardcore Drake fans, because look, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. Never been shy about that. Me and Ack used to always have back and forth about who's the best, because Ack's qualifications is having the most Hot 100 entries. Me saying that, yo, every record that's a hit didn't hit Billboard. Every record that's impactful doesn't hit Billboard. I can honestly say, if Jay-Z sued Nas for Ether, at that time, I'd have been off him. What? Because he dissed you? Because diss, short for disrespect? Because y'all was disrespecting each other and the nigga got too personal? Because it's defamed your brand? Come on, bro. At the point when you heard like that, you had a decision to make. You had a decision to make, bro. Shit's simple. It ain't Chinese arithmetic. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not an SAT question. This shit is straight up and down. You had a decision to make based on history, based on the people before you, based on Biggie and Pac. You know what I'm saying? Based on you and Neek, based on Cam and Jay, based on Nas and attacking everybody like he did. You know what I'm saying? Based on so many battles, or 50 and Ja. You had so many examples. But at the point where you thought that you was gonna wash this nigga and your fan base thought you was gonna wash this nigga, none of that was in the mind. Like none of that was like, there's no way possible I could lose this. There's no way possible I'm gonna lose this. There's no way possible. Everybody's like, oh, Kendrick, that nigga can't make no records. He's not gonna make a slap. It's not gonna ring off. The only person that's gonna know the lyrics is Rob Markman. What up, Mark? I mean, what up, Mark? Rob, what up, Rob? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've gone through all these different scenarios, and again, we are in this Kang time loop. You know what I'm saying? A Ouroboros, a snake eating its tail. It's like every time we wake up, it seems like the same story happening and happening and happening and happening and happening again. My whole thing about it is this. Yeah, it could have been avoided, but we ain't want it to be avoided. The fans, like J. Cole said, they want blood. The fans want blood. Niggas ain't want blood. We wanted a good battle, man. It had been a minute. It been a minute. One thing I always said was like, hey, Drake is battle tested. He lost. You know what I mean? His loss was to Pusha. But he had multiple times where he handled himself. He had Common. You know what I'm saying? He had Common. He had Meek. Countless amounts of other people that he's dissed. You know what I'm saying? Common ain't. What if Common said, yo, you know what? I hate being out and hearing Stay Scheming. Let's get rid of this song. Like Common, bro, you was hitting, like y'all was messing with the same woman. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was messing with the same joint. Like Meek took it in stride. You know what I'm saying? Nigga came back with an album, went to jail, came back with a better album, reconciled with Drake. They made a hit record. They made history. You know what I'm saying? It's just all these multiple and different times where you have all these different examples and you have enough critical thinking. This is what I got to say, bro. I don't know who around Drake. I don't. One thing I know is that he's affiliated with a lot of people, powerful people. You know what I mean, people from the street. You know what I'm saying? People who's gangsters, people who's businessmen. You know what I mean? Him being black and Jewish, he has a wide range of people he can call. But I think you got to start like the people that get the chance or the opportunity to be around of a person with such a high profile, just got to be honest with a nigga, man. Just got to be honest with a nigga. This is not some plot or scheme to save artists. Because at the point where Universal, if it goes in Drake's favor, at the point where it goes in Drake's favor and they pay him all this money and he gets off of the label, what precedent does that set for art? What precedent does that say for art? All right, it says that in the you know what I mean? This is what Universal had to say. They said not only are the claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. So I'm just saying, if this shit go in his favor, right? If it go in the space that he want to be in, if he get the money and then he get the bounce and all of that, now we in a Minority Report era, where you got to send your music to some corporate dude to approve whether you can say the shit that you say. Yo, this nigga, so all right. So now we in school now. This nigga said something about my mother. You said something about his mother? Well, you can't say nothing back to him about his mother just because it hurt your feelings. What? But he disrespected me. That's the era we in now. That's what niggas is jacking. Cause a lot of the fans, bro, y'all jacking this shit. This shit whack. Straight up. Shit whack. Shit trash. What is niggas doing? Feel me? Like what's going on in today's world where like,
hey, the Drake fans be going
like,
wild.
Bro, I just feel like he probably signed a bad deal at one point.
So I heard a Drake fan, man, I went back to listen to Not Like Us. It was trash.
Time on another in his career. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what the terms is. The nigga made ridiculous amounts of money. But he probably signed the deal and he want to get out his deal. Now, who knew that he was going to use this as a point of leverage to get out his deal? But like, bro, it's not about necessarily the deal because everything was good until you got this. But the way you got this is a product of how the nigga operate, man. It's just a product of how a nigga operate. You should just know better. Like, I'm gonna keep it a band, bro. It's like, if you get into it with it, if you a grown ass man, you know what I mean? You gotta be in control of your emotions. Because at the point where like your emotions could get your head knocked off out here. And that's anywhere. That can happen in Toronto, that can happen in Compton, that can happen in Harlem, that can happen in Oklahoma, that can happen in Georgia. It can happen anywhere. If you're a grown ass man, you can't control your emotions. So at the point where something gets said to you and you say something super out of pocket, you don't control how somebody get to respond. Feel me? And I think that at the point where if Universal was to lose something like this now, you gonna have policing because they gonna have to pay. They have to pay. So that means that they gonna have to pay for this alleged mistake that they made by putting out a song that a nigga put out when another nigga was disrespecting him. It's okay. It's all right. It's all good for a nigga to say, yeah, I be with bodyguards like Whitney, you know, who really bang sets.
It's all right if I do it, but if you do it, I can do it. You can't do it. That's what basically boy just did.
Okay, all that's cool. But as soon as niggas just start making, when has a battle rap ever been proven true in history? Maybe the T.I. little flip shit. Was that true? I don't know. I can't remember everything verbatim. I was really young when that happened. But like, when has battle rap ever been like proven true to the furthest extent? I mean, you get like drill rap now, right? With kids, these niggas talk about somebody who get knocked off, this person who get knocked off, that person who get knocked off, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And drill is infiltrated every single region. You got drill rappers everywhere. You got it all over the world. You feel me? Because it's a popular thing and an easy skill set to kind of do to get your foot in the door. You feel me? But when has these things ever been proven, you know what I mean, been proven to be like accurate? Like you had to, bro, it's about disrespect. It's called a diss. It's called a battle. Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. And the person who usually loses is at the general consensus of the crowd. The crowd being the fans. They crown the winner. If push-ups would have hit harder, if Family Matters would have hit harder, if the Heart Part 6 would have just been an all-out, more disrespectful song than Not Like Us, do we get a lawsuit? Do we get petitions in court to? Do we get federal law? Like, fuck is we? Cause up, bro. It was good. And then it all goes back to like Kendrick saying, like, I'd rather do that than let some Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Because I think that that's the precedent that it sets. And I know it's a lot of people from Canada because I've seen comments and shit. And I mean, I don't know how many it is, but it's people who love and it's people who don't, you know, might not agree with what Drake is doing or whatever the case may be. But then it sets a precedent of like, oh, this is what Canadian niggas do. So now it's like that's a stain that people now generalize a blanket statement that they put on Canadians. Like, I'm pretty sure niggas like the 50 meme, what they say fuck me for? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just think that this shit is corny, man. On every type of forefront. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it. I mean, I'm sitting with my popcorn like Mace, you know what I'm saying, watching to see how it unfolds, but like, I don't like nothing about it. It's whack. It's really whack. And then of course, you know, I've had conversations with, you know, people who are close to situations and say, well, what did you want him to do? Like, what do you want him to do? Bro, just shut the fuck up and come back and be great. That's all. Like, that's all the nigga had to do, bro. That's all the nigga had to do. That's all he had to do. Just shut up and come back and be great. Because when it was time to fuck with Kanye, no.
Just shut up and rap. That's it. Stop posting on social media. Just rap.
He let up. Crept down a block. Made it right. You know what I mean? Like, niggas think it's sweet. It's on sight. You know what I mean? Checks over stripes. That's what I like. Like, all of that was cool. It was cool when it was the Kim Kardashian shit on Save Me. Come on, that's a sub song, man. Like, what if Kanye said, yo, bro, I went through a public divorce with my wife. I got I don't know how many kids he got, 3 or 4 kids. And he like, yo, bro, this nigga's mess. And Kanye has always been speaking publicly about his mental health and having to be on antidepressants and all of that. What if he said, yo, bro, this nigga is killing me. I'm being hurt. He ain't do that. He ain't do that. So I'm just like, yo, bro, we got to get better as a people. Nah, I'm playing, man. I'm just saying, bro, like, end of the day, I think that if there is this hip hop hall of fame that exists, if this is a rap hall of fame, Drake has kind of moved himself out of position. But even with all the great work he's done, because I mean, shit, still love Take Care. I still love Nothing Was the Same. I still love If You Reading This Too Late. I still love So Far Gone. You know what I mean? Got love for the nigga work. But it make the work say, like, it make you look at the work and be like, yeah, I'm cool. Shouldn't have did all that.
So yeah, is old boy in the Rap Hall of Fame after filing a federal lawsuit against UMG / Kendrick. It's not against Kendrick. Come on, man. Think. He is against Kendrick. He's gonna say it's not against Kendrick. But come on, man. I don't know why he don't just directly sue Kendrick Lamar, but is Drake in the Rap Hall of Fame? Wayno says no. Let me know what you think. Thank you for attending this session. Drop a comment. Let's discuss. I'm out of here.